So welcome back guys to We Talk Boxing. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the breaking news which was broke earlier on TalkSport from Frank Warren, and it's concerning Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, where both of these guys are going to be fighting finally. Now, at first when I heard this news break, I thought it was some sort of hoax, but I had to switch on to TalkSport straight away, and obviously I heard Frank's voice, and he confirmed that the contracts have been signed, and that both guys have until March next year. You know what I mean, when the Riyadh season finishes, to get this fight done and dusted. So that's some brilliant news for most hardcore boxing fans, and it's something that we've been waiting for a long time. We want to see the undisputed champion at heavyweight, and now we finally get to see who is the best in the division. Now, all I'm hoping for is that between now and whenever the fight takes place, hopefully now within the next 6 months, 7 months, give or take, that we do see it. There's no injuries, and not one man doesn't pull out. You know what I mean, with some sort of stupid excuse or money reasons, etc., etc. Because if it does happen, boxing will lose a lot more fans, because boxing fans have been put through this time again, and it's always involving Tyson Fury. It's ridiculous, but you know what I mean. Let's think of it as a positive now that finally we get to see these two guys step into the ring. They're both signed, so there is a contract in place that's in situ at the minute. So realistically, they kind of have to get in the ring and do it really. But otherwise, I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of heavy penalties, fees that are going to be involved in regards to the fight not taking place. Now, initially, when I heard the news, they were saying December the 23rd this year, but Frank was a little bit hesitant on that. And the interview that he gave, he pretty much gave a timeline between October and March. Wasn't really happy to confirm the 23rd of December. And I fully get that, because obviously Tyson Fury has a fight coming up against Francis Ngannou. I think it's the 28th of next month, October. And although I don't feel that the titles are on the line, it is a banana slip, because if Tyson does, let's say, lose and gets knocked out, because that's the only way he's going to lose. He ain't going to get outboxed. So let's say he gets knocked out, he's going to have the rematch with Ngannou. And if he gets knocked out, let's say it's a bloodbath and he gets cut, or it's a proper war, he's going to need time to recover before he has that rematch. So realistically, that rematch with Ngannou will happen before the end of this year, and then obviously depending on the outcome of the second rematch will determine the outcome for the potential contracted fight with Oleksandr Usyk. But yeah, let's wait and see. And it's great news basically, and I'm not sure, because I don't know the full details at the minute. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if there is a rematch clause. I'm sure there will be a rematch clause in the contract, but I'm not sure if there is one. And if there is one, the second fight definitely won't be for undisputed. This is a once and only fight basically. We're never gonna see this fight happen again, an undisputed title fight in heavyweight division, not for a long time. So how I kind of see it happening, the winner of Usyk versus Tyson, whoever wins, will have the rematch, but will potentially be stripped of the WBA, because obviously I think Hrgovic is next in line, and he did say after his last fight that he's not going to step aside to allow these two to fight. But I'm guessing that because the fight has been signed and it's been sealed, that he must have taken some sort of step aside money to allow this to happen. So after they do finally get into the ring and dust it off for the undisputed title, they will be stripped of that belt. And then I feel that Daniel Dubois, his case against Oleksandr Usyk with that low blow, what, blah, 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 I feel that Frank may end up winning that, and Daniel Dubois will potentially get another crack at becoming a world champion. But rather than fight the winner of Usyk versus Tyson, the winner of that will be stripped to the WBA, and I reckon that he will end up fighting potentially Hrgovic for the vacant title, to see who will be the new WBA champion. But that's how I see things going. Obviously, there's a lot that can happen between now and then, but it's just brilliant news for boxing and something that I'm quite happy about. And now that this has happened, I'm gathering from the Zone and Matchroom and Eddie Hearn that they need to call a big fight now. Now, the only big fight or big fights that I could potentially see AJ in now would be him versus Wilder. But Eddie's come out recently and said that that fight is very unlikely to happen at the end, like between now and the end of the year. So it only pretty much leaves one other name, and that is Zhilei Zhang. Now, because this fight has been called, like Tyson versus Usyk, will we see Eddie try and pull out the stops to make the Zhang versus AJ fight happen in China before the end of the year? My money's banking on a yes. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in regards to this breaking news between, obviously, Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. Fight signed, contract signed. We just need them to get into the ring now and to show us who is the best heavyweight in the heavyweight division and who will be the undisputed champion. As I said, let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to it and I'm happy. This is a big win for boxing at the minute because its reputation has been damaged over the latter recent months. But anyhow, let me know your thoughts. Please subscribe. Bless.